Welcome back. For those of you who are new to my channel, we're going to do a repeat. We're going to do a review of Four Peaks Pumpkin Porter. And yes, there's my bunny, the rabbit in the moon. Okay, and this one is brewed and packaged by Four Peaks, Tempe, Arizona. It is 5.1 ABV. It contains wheat. It's a malt beverage with natural flavor added. It doesn't specify if that flavor is pumpkin or if it's just spice. I'm pretty sure it's just spice. Oops, because as I said, I've had these before, and I don't recall a strong pumpkin taste. But again, we're doing this for the new people. Crystal Skull. And let's try to pour this. It's a nice, it's a nice dark malty color, kind of a brown toasty look, like, you know, it reminds me of root beer or cola. Try to get as small a head on there as possible. That looks pretty cool. Smell it. You can smell the spice. It's the pumpkin pie spices. I'm not smelling any notes of pumpkin. With the atomic pumpkin and pumpkin noir, you could actually smell pumpkin. And let's give this a taste. See how it compares to the other two. It says pumpkin pie flavored. It says autumnal pumpkin pie and gourd just. So I get that on there. A little play on words, a little pun dad joke. Yeah, it does taste kind of like pumpkin pie, but one of those pumpkin pies that's more brown than orange, that's got more spice than pumpkin to it, because I don't really taste pumpkin. I just pretty much just taste the spices. Maybe a hint of pumpkin on the backside, but it's mostly the spices. But on the end of it, I'm getting a little pumpkin, and for some reason, a faint taste of whipped cream, which is kind of weird. Is it sessionable? Yes. You could have a couple of these. Again, it's not heavy, thick, and syrupy. It's actually not my favorite out of the three that I've tried this time so far. I would have to say, compared to Atomic Pumpkin, I prefer the Atomic Pumpkin because it has an obvious pumpkin flavor to it. You can tell it's pumpkin. And it's also got red chili in it too, so that's something going for it. So pumpkin flavor wise, I prefer the Atomic Pumpkin to this. On the spicy side, and more of a pie flavor, I prefer Pumpkin Noir to this because that actually has pumpkin in it. This has some of that burnt flavor to it, but it's mostly from the toasted malt rather, and the spices. You can't really taste pumpkin. It's like there's a little bit of a taste of pumpkin in the back, on the back end, but it's mostly the spice. But on the back end, you get a sweet kind of creamy flavor, like maybe like a little bit of pumpkin pie with whipped cream on it. But it's faint. It's not the main note like you would think it would be for a pumpkin or pumpkin pie flavor. that's basically my review. Out of the ones I've tried so far, pumpkin-wise, as far as the actual pumpkin flavor, I would put Atomic Pumpkin, because for the straight-up orange pumpkin taste, and tied in first place will be the Pumpkin Noir, because it's also got actual pumpkin in it. And it has that charred, as I said, charred pumpkin pie flavor that was actually pretty interesting, and I liked it. And on the other end, as far as dark and spicy, again, this would still take a second to Pumpkin Noir. So basically, it would be Atomic Pumpkin and Pumpkin Noir in first place, because you can't really compare them to each other because they're different, but they're both really good. So that's my overall review of the ones so far. Atomic Pumpkin and Pumpkin Noir tied for first, and both in the pumpkin flavored category and the spicy, it comes in second to both of them. So, but give it a try though. It is good. It is drinkable. It's spicy. There isn't a strong, like I said, there isn't a strong pumpkin flavor to it. It kind of sneaks up on you in the back. So if you can get any of those, please check them out. Pumpkin Noir is by Marble, which is a New Mexico brew. If I recall it, it's Albuquerque. And then this one, Four Peaks, is made in Arizona, so I'm not sure what the range is on that one either. So as far as being able to buy them all over the country, unfortunately, the one that you would probably most likely be able to get would be the New Belgium Atomic Pumpkin. This one, I'm not sure, because I've been living out in this part of the country for 17 years this time around. So I'm not sure how far Four Peaks goes. And Marble, I'm pretty sure, is regional to the southwest. But if you check online and Google it, and if they have a Facebook page or Twitter, depending on which one you get on, try there as well. You might be able to get Marble and Four Peaks out of the area. I'm not positive, but if you Google it, you'll be able to find out for sure. And if you have a Total Wine, they may or may not be able to special order. Again, I don't make any promises because I don't work for them, and I'm not sure how the special ordering works because I've never actually used that function. So that's it for now. On the moving front, we still that's some weirdos. We still have the U-Haul on retainer just in case it's needed. And my brother-in-law's flatbed trailer. So we will have both, because if something happens and my brother-in-law can't drive out here, he'll send probably a cousin or maybe the nephew that I mentioned before to drive the U-Haul. So we'll see. So it's going to be one or the other, but it will happen. The sticky thing right now still is the transfer. Like I said, my store on my end is willing to let me go. The store on the other end is willing to have me. So everybody's on board with this. It's just a matter of the paperwork. I tried to call yesterday. She was in orientation with new hires. I tried to call today because I was told yesterday to call today, but she wasn't answering her phone. So that leaves 2 days to lock this in. So keep good thoughts for me, because everything else is a go. And it might just all end up coming to a screeching halt if this transfer falls down. So we shall see. Again, everything else on the move is looking good. Everything else on the transfer is looking good. So fingers crossed that this rolls forward, because it looks like it's supposed to happen. We'll see. Again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get my videos in your inbox. Share if you like. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.